Welcome back to Patinator Plays Hand of Fate 2. Oh, my controller wasn't connected, but fortunately we didn't really bug out or anything. We're totally fine. Also using different headphones today, which makes me very, very loud, very, very intimate. I feel like if I talk like this, it would be unnecessarily sexual. Also, this is louder than I expected, so this is going to be weird for you and me and the entire human race. And there could be people dying if you care enough for living. But we're going to go for the Hangman, which is, I guess, appropriate for this. The North is invading the Empire, and the Imperial Army is nowhere to be seen. Keep ahead of the Northern Horde as it sweeps towards the capital, evacuating as many villages as you can. So, high in movement, more gambits. Okay, be proficient at some stuff. You got it. Okay. Companion first. Let us bring the soldier who has been fucking amazing thus far. We don't know what this does. We don't know what this does. I don't know what a lot of these things do, but we're gonna focus on getting stuff that... Not inspect. Come on, Pat. That gets gambits. Yeah, there we go. Chance cards. Ooh, baby. No, that's not what we want. Is there anything that says... No. This isn't the thing that improves our stuff. No. We're gonna need to look at equipment. Yeah. Then we're gonna look at gambits. Yeah. Imperial armor. Really? Shuffle less. Oh, okay. Remove card. Avoid failure. That seems good. Slow swing. That also seems good. Ooh, Gambler's Journal and Grifter's Companion. Both of which are good. Okay, so what do we have here? We got a bunch of armor. We got a bunch of sexy armor. So we're gonna need some weapons. We're fighting Northerners, which means... one-handed weapons. Okie dokie. Archer's Bane. Not really. We're gonna find a lot of value. Coward's Bane. How dare you? I am no coward. I am afraid. There's a difference. If you're afraid, sometimes you'll...
one of your favorites. I don't see the appeal.
Northern Justice, and then we'll get I get Odysseus Charm, Food Bounty, Platinum Reached. Oh, Empire's Bane, Holy Purification, Knockdown Bomb. What is focused? Focused. This artifact requires get Traitor's Urge. This makes traitors out of enemies. Will of the Emperor. This kills a thief. This hurts a thief. Let's go look for a question mark thing, and let's add that to the pile. Yeah, Shield of Eagle. Should be fine. Now for our starting gear, we're gonna want some food. We're gonna want a fine sword, and we're gonna maybe want a buckler or a battered helm or a bunch of other stuff. I don't know what the situation is, but we are gonna pick the map reveal because that seems super important right now. Now we're gonna continue. Gonna go back here. Go to filters. Go to special. Okay, map. All right, Grimalkin. Reveal map. Wait, does it help if we may reveal encounters? You got it. Man of the world, you got it. This one gives us money. Alright. Map reveal? Sure, maybe. I guess. Replay encounter. Actually, that seems really fucking useful. If we have a challenge that requires like specific stuff. Alright, fork. Gnomish exchange. I've never had them reveal something, but I do like it. And then Tower, and then Forgotten Dreams. Alright, okay, now let's go look for anything that tosses equipment at us. Platinum Limit Reach, Deep Water, no. Empire Contacts, no. Fallen Treasure, not a lot of these are exciting. This thing requires fame, and I think we're gonna get a lot of fame. I don't have a good feeling about this. I think we're spread too thin. I think we need to add more gear, finding stuff to get the gear that handles the challenges.
Divide the world.
Divide the world.
And evil.
And divide you into good and evil.
As a bastion of civilization.
Oh, yeah, it's quiet.
Filled with barbarians, or perhaps it is the other way around.
The northern tribes have
Perhaps the
gathered.
noble northerners have a
Damn
true
it.
connection to the
Still
land,
talking here.
and the empire is lost.
Australia exclaims that they burst into the tavern. Who, the northern tribes or Australia? The main force of the Imperial Army is widely known to be away in the southeast, seeking to bring new countries under the heel of the Empire. There are dozens of smaller villages all through this region, and they are protected by Empire forts that sit on all the major trade routes. But those won't be able to hold out for long without reinforcements. We have to assume that the Empire won't respond in time. Hundreds of innocent people are in great danger. The Empire is run by a corrupt, bloodthirsty lunatic, Australia declares. But his people don't deserve his fate. We have to warn them. Okay, save 10 villages. Don't lose a bunch of villages. You got it. I know of several local villages, but there are many more that I've never visited. What the fucking what? Okay, so find villages. Save villages. You got it.
The
Empire fought.
Strength yet abandons their outpost at the first sign of trouble.
Well,
Corruption has left them hollow inside.
your path leads you past a remote empire fort overlooking the well-worn road. As you approach, a large band of soldiers exits the fort and heads in your direction. Surprisingly, however, they pay you no attention other than to shove you out of the way of their supply wagon. The captain is in no mood to talk as he hurries his men south, towards the capital, away from the northern mountains. The fort stands completely silent, its heavy wooden doors left open. Inspect the fort. I have to roll dice to inspect the fort. This apparently is D&D.
I hope you have learned to be their master.
Also just as lucky. Never fails. The entire fort is deserted, but you managed to scrounge up some supplies. Cool.
Nicely done.
That I didn't feel like I earned anything there. Oh, they're advancing. Oh, I get it. So we need to solve things relative to where they're coming from. So let's go up.
Life
Peaceful
goes on.
village.
Small towns.
Visit the village.
Until it ceases.
A few farmers look at you with curiosity as you enter their small village. Warn the townsfolk of rampaging northerners. You address a gathering of local peasants as they mill around the village well. To leave their crops seems like madness, and you try to convince them to flee the area. Well, looks like we're gonna lose ourselves a bunch of villagers here. Yep. They refuse to abandon their land. I sold a brace of turtles to the soldiers at the fort just last week, a round-faced man declares. They'll be here in less than a day if those northerners try anything. Wow, that's concerning. There's a lot of fire happening here. Devastations, he says. General store. I don't think I added you. It's general store. I have nothing I can afford from the general store. Can I try this again? This is the village. Warn the townsfolk. Oh, we can keep trying. That's good. Yeah. Fuck. Yeah. We still have a lot of time before they reach us. Kind of. Man, that's looking pretty funky right there. Fate's path. Okay, reluctant allies.
You have saved some, but there is more yet to be done.
Return to the northern hills. We will save. No, stop! Don't come any closer. I swear I'll panic. Wait, what's over here? Why can't I look at peaceful village? I'm gonna go to the other peaceful village. Back. See if we can resolve things this way.
Easily, but there may be some who would set their forces against the
In
same
the
enemy.
woodlands, far from civilization, you are ambushed by a band of elven warriors. For what purpose do you dare to trespass within our kingdom? One demands as a dozen arrows point at you from all directions. You warn the elf of the advancing northern army and suggest they flee to safety. Ah, human, the elf warrior says with a smirk. We already know of your rampaging kin, and there is no safer ground than our own home. Have no fear. The men you call northerners know better to enter our forest. To do so would lead their doom, the elf remarks matter-of-factly. If you have no other business, then it is time for you to leave. I am going to request help.
I'm not a vain man.
Ooh.
You must appreciate that the game, this game, has been my focus for more years than I can count.
Help
I have
me.
a certain pride regarding its twists and turns.
The elf warrior looks conflicted, saying, We do not wish to involve ourselves in your war, but your intentions do seem noble. We will not attack the humans, but we may use our influence to delay them. I shall speak of this to our queen. Do not seek to find us again, the elf says in parting. Peaceful village. Speaking elders, talk about northerners. The mystic peers at you with a single wild eye as you tell of the terror about to overrun them. The gods will show us their will, the old man yells, leaping up and pointing at a bird in a nearby tree. If the raven flies north or south, then the village should flee east or west, and we must remain. With a wild cry, the old man throws a stone at the bird. Why am I rolling dice for his throw? Let's chuck it at those soldiers, maybe we'll knock one off. Nice, an 11. Ooh. 9 gives us a 1 out of 3 chance if we just roll this one, and I think that's what we have to do. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's get a 5 or 6. Wow, good job, Pat. Nice job.
You are learning.
The raven flies south. It is time to leave, the mystic declares. The gods have spoken. This village has been saved. I will try for this guy again. I need to make this work. Let's see if we can actually sort out where the cards go. I'm pretty sure this is success. Holy shit, you can't figure out where the cards go. Wow. Okay, let's go. Continue. You travel long into the night and set out again with the dawn to keep ahead of the approaching army. Oh, thank God. I thought they were going to stay in their places. Where are they coming from? I gotta go left. I gotta go to the right first. Reluctant allies. Arrows. Human. Plead for help. Oh, I don't know how this works. This is... I think we figure out the card thing, but I don't think we figured out this thing. We're just gonna have to roll the dice and get the right card. How's the cards? Checkmate. Alright.
A wise decision.
I don't know about wise, but we made it. Peaceful village. Warn them of rampaging warriors. As the farms turn to each other in panic, a huge brawny man walks up to you. I am Manus, and I run this town, he says. We haven't seen any Northerners around these parts for months. I say you're a liar, and we're not about to abandon our homes when you say so. Harumph! Some of the farmers look unsure, but none speak up to contradict Manus. If you have any intention of ordering a drink, you should... I will attack him. Put that troll slicer away, mercenary, Manus says, waving your weapon away. If you want to challenge my word, then we have a more civilized method. He leads me and the other townsfolk to outside the tree with a wooden target nailed to it. He hands you a small axe. If your aim is true, then you speak the truth, which is not relevant. My aim is not relevant. Manus explains before throwing his own axe. It hits the target, just missing the red painted center. Okay, this is manageable. We just have to do this slowly. Actually, this isn't so bad. If I hit red, do I kill Manus? Because I don't like him. Let's wait for this. Yeah, that was a good time. This is probably a good time. Nice. Silverado, we've done it again. You axe hits the target solid. Not bad, Manus comments. Very well, then, stranger. I shall consider your word carefully. Manus turns and calls some men over, telling them to scout north immediately. He directs the rest of the townsfolk to prepare to travel. Over here, then. A man of the world. Oh, yes. We wore the same thing, and now I know everything. Peaceful village, palace armory, peaceful village. Lots of peaceful villages here, as well as an empire fort. That guy is super useful. I wish he were more useful. Peaceful village. We don't have many strangers visit our village, one of the pair says plainly. But you may speak with our elder if you wish. Oh no, it's the crazy person again. It's the bird thing again. And we have to roll number 14 again. Come on, Ric Flair. Woo! Okay, we've got concerns. We certainly got concerns. If we keep the 4, we need to roll a 10, which is 1 in 3 essentially, and I think that's what we have to do, because that's an above average roll already, and here we go. We have failed. That's okay, we'll be back for you. The gods will protect us, and we don't have to save them all. Did we only advance in a failure? God, this is ominous. Ominous? Empire Fort.
The end of this challenge before you starve to death.
Oh, that's right, we have to. I will inspect the fort and then roll a 15. Oops. Okay, that's a little too much for us. We will re-roll this, which will give us a 12. It's a coin toss then. 4, 5, 6, and then we'll pick up the sticks. And we got a 4. Apparently it was a bit higher than that. I can't count. The entire fort is discerned, but we got supplies, which is important because we were apparently starving. We're not going to make it to that village. And I think Palace Armory, I don't think we have the stats for it, so we're just going to skip it. Visit the village. Explain if Northerners are approaching. Yeah, let's try this again. 12. 12 is a lot easier. Bunch of 3s. Bunch of 4s, I mean. Give me 4s. Give me 4s. Well, that'll do as well. Good job, pig. That'll do. I'm gonna eat the pig. Yeah, we're not gonna save the last village, and the palace armor isn't going to fly. Bye, village. And off we go to our next adventure. Fate's path is not as valuable as I thought it would be. You hear word from fur traders on the road south that the village has been overrun by the advancing Northerners. Devastation. 5 limit, and 4 out of 10 villages. Ugh. Gotta make a fucking call. Top or down. I think we go left. We get to cover more ground safely if we do that. Peaceful village. Okay. There's a festival being held in the village. The morale of the people is high as they sing and dance and compete in the games of skill. You enter a small tavern addressed to patrons, giving a vivid description of the fate they will face at the hands of the approaching Northerner warriors as the farmers. Oh, it's just the same thing except, you know, lying dudes, order a drink. Oh, okay, we screwed that up. I'd rather have the X challenge than this. I still don't know how to determine when it stops. I just guessed, and it worked out, and we drank him under the table instead of punching him in the head. Oh, we gotta keep doing it. This isn't good, you guys. This isn't good. Well, fuck. Can I do the axe thing now? Can I just do the axe thing? Can I just axe him a question?
You might want to work on this. Clearly you lack what it takes.
Clearly you should shut the fuck up. Gnomish exchange. I will give him a blessing. I will give these idiots a blessing or something. I'll give him the fine sword. Sure, we're not really fighting anything. Yeah, let's get all the gold ever. Maybe we can just pay our way to victory. Yeah, I know. We're gonna miss out on those top cards. That's fate at this point. Compete in axe throwing contest. Bing. I will settle for silver. Not that we have to. Ha! Yeah! We done it! Dead center. I get Winter's Bane, but that's not really what I'm interested in. Warn the townsfolk of this stuff. Tell tales of... Uh-oh. Huge success. I'm almost certain it's this one. Okay, we're just leaving now. Yeah, we're not gonna make it. Yeah, okay, all right, sure. Quite indeedly doodly. I gotta keep running. Warn the townsfolk. Okay, keep an eye out on the leftmost card. Come on now, 1-800-COME-ON-NOW.com. I wonder what happens if they reach the exit. If we just lose, I guess we can try again. Well, I have so much gold. Jesus Christ. They're gonna reach the end of the map. Save the village, save the village. We can do this. All we have to do is figure out where those two cards go. I'm pretty sure it's this one. Yeah, good job. Stop moving forward. Do we get into a fight? I'm almost certain we do. Ouch. Oh, I'm starving.
Taken from starvation is more than the healing.
Oh, 16 is pretty high.
As with many things.
But we actually got a 17, which is fantastic.
Further and further into hardship.
Okay, but we're gonna get into a fight. The Horde.
And we will see who survives.
Attempt to avoid the Northerners. Let's disappear. Uh-oh. I guess we can fight them. Because why wouldn't I? Because there appear to only be two of them. Really a horde. Also, having a step back was kind of uncool, you guys. So we lost like a village. Maybe 3, depending on what was up there. So we still have a very narrow chance of making it.
Quickly, while we have the upper ground.
The upper what? Oh, this is gonna take fucking forever. Okay, we're just gonna keep doing this now. Ninja strike. Well, that was a little brutal, I gotta say. Also, are we interrupting them more? That doesn't seem right. Huh, okay. This is what I was expecting. Every time we see Northerner shit, I feel like it's gonna be a fight, but it never is. Like, technically, that entire last mission where we were trying to rescue a dude, not really fight-focused. The fight is optional. It was more management and shit. Hey, you. I'm over here. Also execute. Okay. Die. Dodge. And now we're just gonna roll over here. Apparently we can move faster now. I saw it in the patch notes that I installed right before recording this. That dude has some giant pecs. Totally wasn't looking at them. I wasn't admiring him or anything. I am perfectly happy with my man boobs. 4 villages lost, huh? You know, if I knew we could just fight them repeatedly, I would have just kept fighting them repeatedly. Continue. Yeah, because it resets them to the start. Okay, now that we know, it's something we will almost certainly have to do. Alright. Gotta save 5 villages.
Getting oneself
Grimmelkin.
lost is often the beginning of wisdom. We cannot stay within the bounds of safety and hope to learn there.
After hours of wandering the forest, to finally admit to yourself that you are, in fact, lost. As you sit in a oh, this one. I'm gonna give her food this time. Okay, just keep an eye out for failure, which is the 3rd one. Yeah, wow. I think we can keep an eye on this. A wondrous warrior lost in my necks of the woods, she pursed. I will show you the way. How am I not concerned that the cat is talking? But you chase her up a hill, and from this vantage point, you see the path ahead. Rickety bridge, not going into that. General store interests me, though. But I'm gonna buy 2 food first. We're about to starve. Okay, we gotta get this right the first time. I think more gear stuff is important. Trade, buy food. This is fine. There we go. Finish trading. All along the watchtower, I offered him 4 gold to look at the watchtower and then see everything. Boop boop. Fork in the road, don't really need that. This is going to be a bit of a concern. Also, I don't think there are enough villages for me to save. General store. I'm gonna buy food at the general store. Which now I feel is not necessary. I think I fucked up. Northern Justice. Thief Resistance. We got a lot of anti-thief stuff here, but we do also have Remove Card. I'm willing to try to get to some of that gear. Winter's Bane, though, is very important, considering we're about to get into a lot of fights. You know what? We'll just deal. Can I run from this point? I don't think I can. Do I just bounce? Attempt to avoid them? They disappear into the forest. Excuse me? Hey, excuse me? Well, it's time to fight them. I think the villages are this way, and I think we can block them. I think I'm gonna fight the one up top as well. I mean, right immediately above us, unless this takes a turn, which it might. Because I'm not gonna make it to the last square before they do. Hey, you, use your abilities. Man, this game is really loud. So loud that it's mildly uncomfortable. I think with these headphones at least. Ninja! You know, I'm not getting the winter part of Winter's Bane here. Surprisingly, combat isn't what's killing me this time. It is general management. Don't you laugh at me, you son of a bitch! What's so funny? You know what's funny? This in your face. Haha, I got you. Did that leave a hole? That's new. Where's my friend? There you go. There you go, friend. Use your powers. Activate. Well, at least we're getting more consistent results out of the ults. Like, I'm not getting as fucked as much as I used to. Is it part of the new patch? Is it part of a patch I didn't notice? Maybe it's part of the patch notes nobody ever noticed. But here we go, here we go, here we go again. Dodge that shit. Hey, you. You distracted me from murdering your friend. Finish him. Use your gun. It'd be much cooler if you use your gun all the time, because you're clearly not reloading it, so you're just being a dick. Okay, I'm gonna fight the one up right above us, and from there, achieve victory. Don't move.
Take what you can and move on.
I picked fruit.
Remains to be done
Okay,
for you
yeah.
and I.
Don't move. Yes. Okay. since we can keep fighting them, I think... Oh no! Oh no, those were so many cards. This was not the deal, Hernandez. Take it back. I don't want your cocaine. Give me back my money. Well, there is a lot of them, but the good news is there's one of me. Okay, that hurt a little. Where's the shaman? Kill him. One down, thousands more to go. Just gotta stop the healing. This is not, you know, this is not Marvin Gaye. There's no need for some sexual healing there. All we need now is to keep our shit together. Make sure that we kill the shaman first. Shaman, die! Okay, gonna use his abilities. We're gonna wake him up. We're gonna stab this dude. I missed the opportunity to stab that dude, but I'm not gonna miss the opportunity to do that. But execute this dude. And then execute that dude. And he got up really fast. Come on, man. What up? I feel marginally annoyed at this development. Oh, we're too slow to dodge. That feels good. That's scary. That is totally not a concern. Totally not peeing myself virtually here. Ninja. Honestly though, there were two less things we should have been concerned about here. This is a fucking bear, man. This is a nightmare. This is a hassle coupled with a burden. And as everyone knows, I'm not a fan of that. Not that anybody would be a fan of something that is both a hassle and a burden, I suppose. It's really asking for a lot. There you go. I do like that we have multiple ways of resolving the issue. I think just killing our way through things might also... That kill-stealing son of a bitch. Well, I don't know who killed it, but, I mean, I guess what's important is that we succeeded against what appears to be a monogendered society. I haven't seen a lady bear in a while. For fame. Alright, reset. Fork in the road. I get the Empire Fort and the fork in the road. That was useless. There are no villages here. Okay, there's one village. Visit the village. I will warn them, and then we're going... Yep, he's gonna do that thing. We're gonna attack him so that we can use the axe thing instead of the drinking, which apparently I'm not good at. Oh, that could have been a good opportunity, but I was afraid of the reds. That's fine. Get out of here. Get saved.
That will set you in good stead from here.
Yeah. You have 8. Is that a village? Lost boy. Look at it's a lost boy. Let Australia handle the situation. Okay, gear is good. I'm gonna pick Felvin's favor because I believe it gives us, yeah, an advantage in wheel gambits. And then we get nothing because we've revealed the map. I am destitute now. Platinum cards have no effect, which is lucky because I'm not really all that lucky. I'm gonna skip on the fort because all that gives us is food. Then I'm gonna murder these guys. Yeah, I'm gonna murder these guys. Okay, they're gonna murder me. Possibly 2 shamans is a concern because they're gonna keep healing each other. And so... Regrets I have a few, but many of them are right at this moment. Right here. But we do have Felvin's favor at least. Okay, 2 healy dudes. That's not a problem at all. Also, I'm moving slowly for some reason. No, dodge it. Hey, you guys. Stop healing each other for the love of criminy. Okay, we're just gonna keep hitting me then, that's fine. Dodge that. Get up. Guess we'll just keep trading, focus on one thing at a time until... Oh, Jesus, this is not great. Oh, come on now. Come on. Kill him. Kill him. Kill him. That's 1. And that's 2. So the headphones are falling off my head, which is very uncomfortable. Fortunately, you can defend with just 1 button here. One button. One button. Now this is just gonna take a while, but otherwise we should be fine. Dodge that. And power stab. That guy just lost his will. Like, that dude just killed my friend, and he dropped his sword, and like, I'm remembering everything now. My ancestors would be ashamed, and so forth. Dodge that shit. Right there, right there. Then smashed his head in. Right there, right there. Thank you. Australia, you okay? First she kills him, then now I have time to be bound, which I guess could be a little sexual if you really squint. I'm gonna need some health. If I knew we could just punch our way through this would have a very different outcome. I'm starting to think that the limit is really a soft cap. And we need to save all of them for this to matter.
It remains for you to put your trust in. There are no allies for you or I in this world.
Yeah, well, we expected that. So the 5 limit is really a suggestion more than anything else. It's not related to the 6 out of 10 villages that we saved. So, really, we could have only lost 1 village, right? No, we could not lose any villages. So that's interesting. You reach the walls of the capital ahead of the northern invaders, only to find a massive people stranded outside of the city. After spending hours pushing through the gates, you make yourself known to the guards. Eventually, Captain Alpus arrives with a company of soldiers to escort you into the city. You are taken onto the battlements, where General Tremico did not have an M, and stands overlooking the massive refugees at the base of the wall, and streaming from the forest behind them. The Northern Horde. At last, we have the troublemakers in custody, the general comments as you approach. Well, mercenaries, despite your efforts to clear out the northern villages, as you can see, the barbarians still took the bait. Distant horns capture your attention, and in the distance, a long line of troops carrying imperial banners begins to move into position on the far side of the northerners. And now we've got them trapped. The general cheers, raising his fist. We'll smash them between our army and the city walls. He excitedly hurries away, rapidly barking orders to his men. Man the catapults, ready the archers. Not a good word day for me. Man the catapults, ready the archers. Captain Alpha signals his men to take you away. The general will decide what to do with you after we annihilate the barbarians. Oh, I guess it's a fight now. I almost don't care. Because I kind of want to do this mission again. I feel like if we just stood our ground over and over again, we should be fine. I mean, we could just block that one after we resolve everything. If we can whittle everything down to just one dude to handle, we should have been fine. The Empire is filled with those who would follow any order without question. Alpus would arrest his own mother if a general told him to. Captains wear armors with dull, staggered attacks. Use bash to break their armor.
I know what it is like to follow me. Leave, and you will cause no harm.
And ninja stab. Okay, Albus, not right now. I'm busy. I know you can try to kill me in one smooth feeding combo, but you're not going to be doing that to me today. Use your powers. Oh, jeez. Focus on defense, and we'll be fine. I think that should take off his armor too. Very confused about that. Like, that fucked up my rhythm. Because I thought that we were attacking. Dodge that gun. Oh my god, I think that should have hit us. Fuck your gun. At least we made it to the end of the map, but we have been performing at a level I could only describe as mediocre currently. That was relatively simple, but I think we're gonna do this one on camera again. This one's interesting, at least. You find yourself momentarily free from Imperial attention as the battle with the Northerners escalates, so you and Australia discreetly slink down to the streets and lose yourself among the crowds. The clash with the Northerners continues for a day and a night, but finally the city gates are opened and dawn's light reveals the barbarian horde to be no more. We get the silver, at least.
They will laud you as a great defender. If they
Wandering tracker, Empire Fort, the far north. In by the sea. For defying the fury of the Northerners, we get a mace, a pillager's pride, and champion's plate mail. Yeah, I should have focused on getting more gear, and anything that gets us gear so that we can immediately run towards anything that affects challenges, maybe? Or it might not even matter, depending on what we run into. What do we get here? Grimalkin gives us Field of Fey. Well, that was relatively quick, I think. That was relatively simple, even though it was kind of a bummer we didn't make it. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, you can subscribe to the Dark Fluffy Cloud channel so you don't miss a thing. While waiting for the next episode, you can like the video, you can share it, you can leave a comment, you can do all those nice things and more, but you don't have to do anything. Say, not the boss of you. Who I am is Patinator. I'll see you later.